Directly after a convincing win, I think we can say, against Antwerp Giants. We had a tough fight there in Antwerp. What's your take on this game?
Yeah, I thought it was a good win for the team, like a total team win, because we started off in the first half a little bit of a slow start, but we grinded it out, and I think we got something from everyone today, and that was the key. Was
it our deep bench that kind of pulled us through in this one?
I think so. I think we started to play for each other a little bit in the second half, started creating some good ball movements, some open looks, and I thought the intensity on the defensive side was pretty good as well.
And how important was it to cut down on the turnovers? Because I saw we had quite a few in the first half.
Yeah, I think that we talked about that in the locker room at halftime. We were kind of making unforced errors a little bit careless with the ball. And then in the second half, I felt like we were a little bit more intentional with what we were doing. And we were getting to the spots we wanted to, and then we had more open looks as a result.
You know, we've talked about this before with Coach, probably something you don't know yet, but the three-guard lineup seems to be gaining in importance for this group. How do you like playing in that three-guard lineup?
I think it's pretty dangerous, especially because it's hard for the defenses to know who is going to be creating on that play. So there's multiple creators, and then on the defensive end, we just got to really fight. You know what I mean? And Coach was pushing us to try to be a little bit better rebounders, to do a little bit more of the work, especially with Henry out and stuff like that.
Great. So we always look back at the game that was, but we're also looking forward to the next one coming up. That's Belfius Mont-Saint-No. It's an away game. It's a long bus trip. Will you guys be staying the night before or drive in to Mons on the game day? And what's your thought on that game?
Yeah, I think Vadjan is a really good coach over there, and they always have a tough game plan. And I think we're driving the day of the game, so pretty. I'm not sure. I've never been there actually, but I think it's a pretty long trip over to Belgium. But last chance we get to play over there for the season, so I think it's an important game every week for us to try to get a little bit better, you know, and work on our game.
Directly after a convincing win against a big team in the B-Next League, the Antwerp Giants, what are your takeaways from this game?
I'm excited. I'm happy that the team was able to put it together a somewhat complete game. We had an early deficit, maybe I think we're down 12 early, but we closed that gap pretty quickly. And once we took the lead, I don't think we gave it back. In the early third, I think we went up 43-42, and we led the rest of the game, in my opinion. I think we led the rest of the game. So that was good that we're finally able to not put the crowd through so much stress, I guess. Like
Thanks for that, Lo.
Yeah, of course.
And on a personal level, I like the fact that you talk about the team first, but it's a personal game as well. Last game was probably not your best game here.
Yeah.
Personally, that stuff happens. This was a bounce-back game for you. How did that feel?
It feels good, but you know, I trust the work I put in. I'm a borderline vet now. So, I mean,
You're a vet. You can say that.
Something like that. So, I just trust the work, and I just know that my opportunities will come if I just stay grounded. And, you know, like we spoke about, never too high, never too low.
Great. What was the one thing that you would say was your mindset going into this game?
Just let the game come to me. Whatever happens. Control what I can control. I knew that my minutes would be slightly different because we had Amanze was missing, so we had to rotate the lineup a little bit. So I did expect to play just a little bit more or have a little bit more of a leash. So maybe that relaxed me a little bit. But, I mean, I got going early when my teammates found me, so it was just easier to flow into the game that way.
Okay, and it looks like we'll be needing you as well because I saw Thomas going out of the game in the fourth, was it, or the third quarter. It looked like he wasn't really fresh.
Yeah, I don't know what's actually going on right now. I think he'll be fine. He's a warrior. He'll get with the medical staff, and, you know, we just hope he'll be ready for Saturday.
And any thoughts on next game, the away game to Mons?
It's a team that we had a good lead against, but they showed that they can come back, and, I mean, they won the fourth quarter by a good amount. So this the gold division, the B-Next. There's never an off night, never an easy night, and especially we're on the road in Belgium. We've seen how difficult that could be to win there. So just take these next few days and do what we got to do to get ready for Saturday.
Good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Coach Otten, tough game against Antwerp Giants. A seesaw start. We took over the game and never lost the lead in the third quarter. What happened?
They responded. We had a cold and slow first half. We were playing static. We weren't creating for each other. We were playing, not 5 guys weren't touching the ball, and our defense was lacking. All credit to our guys for coming out with energy and not accepting how we play in the first half. We've been talking about, we call it paint touches. Guys are redriving, creating for each other, keeping the defense on their heels, and that's what we did in the third quarter to start. And also we out rebound them 42-30, I think. And this is also a key point because I've been talking about how we miss Caruso's 8 rebounds a game,
yep.
And we're playing small, so now we need to compensate with rebounds. So when we out rebound them with the lineups that we were playing, then I'm very happy.
You can be nothing but happy.
Absolutely.
Okay. Before the game, we talked about them missing a point guard and us putting pressure on their ball handling. Do you reckon that plan worked?
I have to look at the film. I don't like to talk a lot to my guys after the game because I didn't see everything, but I do. The first glance looks like we could play a little bit more pressure on Brown and Hans because that's what we talked about in the preparation. But we knew the point guard was out, so we went heavy pick and roll on offense, and I played with 3 point guards. So it was,
you did.
Goal. Yeah.
For big spurts in the third and fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Which eventually led to the result. So
I think so.
Yeah. So looking forward to the next game. Long bus ride to Mons in the deep south of Belgium. What are your thoughts on that one?
It's important. We're not looking at the standings anymore. I think most important for us is that we carry this momentum into the next game and then try and get, it's one game at a time. This is a road game. We're going to have to win on the road if we're going to go for championship. So this is a very important match for us, challenge for us because I think we're starting to play with rhythm again, and so this Mons game is going to be a big one.
Do you reckon you'll be with Manzega Keizer for that game, or will he be out?
No, he'll be back. He wanted to come tonight, but it was 2 games a week more important that he sits out and he's ready for Saturday's game.
Okay, good luck. We'll be watching.
Thank you.